Karen Geddes says, hi me on YouTube in the future. Well, hi everybody on YouTube in the present, because it's always the present when you're watching this YouTube video. Here for another stream of Dead Island. Mandy will be joining in later. Ash is here right now.
Hey.
Ash, you don't have a fan art pixel art thing of you yet.
Oh. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, what's it like to be inferior? So I looked at the map a little bit before starting, and I saw apparently there's a reward in this place I spawned right next to. I wasn't even aware.
I need champagne.
Oh god, shut up with your champagne, lady.
I see a zombie over there, which means you're going to die soon.
Well, we all know that this is, you pretty much die on the first zombie you see in this game. Every zombie is equivalent to the final boss of a different video game.
Where's my champagne?
Yeah.
I want to fucking drink till I fucking drop.
Unfortunately, most of them are the last boss of Ride to Hell.
I don't even know what the last boss Ride to Hell is, because I haven't beaten it yet.
I don't know if the game has one.
Oh, it's probably got some shitty final boss. I don't want anyone to spoil it for me, but I haven't finished recording the game yet, but I'm fairly sure I'm quite close to the end because I don't think it's a very long game.
The last boss is just a really, really awkward cutscene of you fucking another woman.
Oh, probably. I just have like fucking psychological breaks every once in a while where I like warp into an alternate dimension where I'm fucking some woman and then all of a sudden she's gone and I'm standing in an empty room. Which is why, and the beginning of the game is you coming back from the Vietnam War, so I think my guy's just got severe PTSD and he's hallucinating.
The game actually has the best story ever about a psychological breakdown of someone and no one ever found out because it was so bad to play.
It's this big social commentary on, like, the horrors of war. Because the Vietnam War was the first American, like, kind of Westernish war with the, I forget what the program is called, but it did that thing again where, goddamn, it did a thing again where I hit shift to go sprint, and it thought I was shift tabbing, so it brought up my overlay. Yeah, I know, she wants champagne, she gives me diamonds, I know. We did that last episode. But, it was the first war where the Americans used that system that they came up with post-World War II, where they found that only about, I think it was 10% or less of soldiers would actually shoot in the general direction of the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, you don't shoot at people. That's just not human instinct. Like, human instinct is, like, you know, when caveman you and caveman other person fight and you knock them down and you're standing over them with a fucking rock, you know you've won. There's no point in killing them because there's a chance that if you continue to fight, they might actually kill you. Whereas you've basically already won. They're not gonna fight back if you don't, like, try and kill them. So humans still have that thing of, why would you try and kill another person? Except for the small percent who are psychopaths. So what they did after World War II is they found an effect where they trained soldiers instead to, they trained them in a thing where they'd have human-shaped training dummies instead of just, like, target practice. And your thing is they pop up and you shoot them as fast as possible. So you're just training your brain that as soon as you see the enemy uniform, you shoot before you think. And that worked splendidly. Almost all countries around the world started doing it. Any countries that did would get fucking slaughtered in wars. And it was incredibly successful. Unfortunately, it led to wicked PTSD of soldiers coming home, where they're just totally normal people who have been, like, had their brains rewired to immediately shoot the second they see someone of that uniform, and they have a hard time reconciling this, that they've killed all these people in a society in which it is not okay to kill people, and you have a hardwired brain to shoot.
Wow.
And we've never figured out how to deprogram people from that yet. That's how the Vietnam War really fucked people up.
Well, what do we got here?
Oh
Which
man.
explains the entire plot to Ride to Hell.
And that's still the system we use today.
The Ride to Hell system.
Yep.
Actually, you could probably call it the Ride to Hell training.
Yeah, it is a ride to... Your life is a slow descent into hell ever since you start. Alright, talk to James at the top of the lighthouse. Right. Am I not allowed through? I don't remember how to actually get to the top of the lighthouse, but I know I need to get there to, Is this it? This is it. Here's James.
Mate,
I'm just gonna steal things from your table.
I'm James. You don't know
This
me,
doesn't
but I
seem
sure
like the
remember
top
you.
of the lighthouse.
Me and Cinnamon
There
had
are,
a
even in the definitive edition, like seriously, like 5 different character models in the game. They just put different colored facial hair and different hats and shirts on them to make them look different.
signal for assistance. We sure could use your help.
Just
At
like
least in
real life.
Oblivion. At least in Oblivion, people's faces were at different levels of stretched.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, I'll take your dumb
You
quest.
want to get off this island with the rest of us? Go talk to my people. See what you can do to help, okay?
Alright, so I get quests here as well now.
Hey, unlike Cinnamon and his crew,
They
we're
should.
not content to sit there.
Oh, you should
Help's on its way.
You should make an image of the title to Ride to Hell, but rearrange the words so it says Ride to Retribution, Hell.
It's a much more accurate version of the title.
When help finally does get here, like maybe the military, we need a way to let them know where we are. You interested in a little salvage work?
Oh my god, get Flare's quest! Flare out!
And when help finally does get here, and we get their attention, I guarantee a first spot on the chopper.
Thanks for following, Zanlol. Oh, more quests.
She got beat up pretty bad out there.
Her name's Linda. I thought he said the name's Linda.
Adrenaline.
Wait, you're the same man I just talked to.
Can you see if you can find some?
Everyone in this game is called Linda, confirmed.
Do what I can.
Thank you. There's a wrecked ambulance on the road to the bungalows and medical supplies in the lifeguard tower. I'm pretty sure you can find painkillers and bandages either place. Maybe there's a rescue car on the beach. Try to worry, okay? She's really suffering.
Hold on. I gotta...
That is exactly what I needed. Thank you. You just
Alright, let me go back up to the top of the lighthouse. Are these seriously the same person?
Okay, I'll be right here keeping.
They got different voices, but they have the same head. They have the same head.
That's it.
That's not how you doctor, buddy. You're not a good doctor. He's just like hugging her.
I was in contact with the pilots of that plane.
Best doctor.
It was full
Shut
of
up.
passengers, and they said they were making an emergency landing near the edge of the jungle. I lost contact with them after that, but if they landed that plane safely, maybe we
Chat
can
keeps
use
saying
it to
flare
get
out.
off this island.
Yeah, Flaret's the favorite PTSD plays meme.
I'll give her a shot.
This is the game where Wiki kept throwing flares and yelling flare out at the start of every episode. And that's how it became a meme. He started outing in other games too. He found ways, even with games that didn't have flares.
Call of Duty, Ride to Hell. The best post-traumatic PTSD Call of Duty game, Call of Duty Ride to Hell.
The crossover that no one wanted, but we all needed. Alright, let's grab another quest. Okay, so we have a lot of side quests here. What do I want to take? Who's Darvin?
Mr. JJ says, she got beaten up by zombies.
Or like she got beaten off by zombies, am I right?
Yeah, reverse necrophilia.
Or as I call it, super necrophilia.
Call of Duty Definitive Retribution.
Fuck. This game does that thing as well, where if I use the mouse wheel, sometimes the cursor will think it's on the other screen, and it'll start, like, scrolling things up and down. You drive on the right side. In this game, yeah, because it's near Australia. Here in Canada, you drive on the left.
I hate Australia. It's the worst.
Or rather, the steering wheel's on the left. Yeah.
In the UK...
You drive on the right side, but your steering wheel's on the left in Canada.
That's weird. You're weird.
What is it in England? I know that's not the same as here.
Steering wheel's on the right, and you drive on the left side.
Okay.
So it's
So the
reversed.
opposite of here.
The reverse, yeah. I don't know why the difference is like that. I don't know why there's a difference.
I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't just, like, standardize it to one thing, considering, like, countries import and export vehicles a lot. You'd think you'd want that to be standardized, you know? So this whole Meggie thing, does it even have, like, a quest marker? And no. So we have no idea where she is. Alright, different quest, then.
Mad Librarian says he has PTC PSD.
Fuck. Alright, I gotta drive all the way from the Lighthouse back to Cinnamoy's camp. Or Cinnamon's camp, as we'd call him in the playthrough. I did do that straw poll, asking people what their favorite modern series on my channel are, and what ones they watch. And I believe PTCP got the least votes for favorite. Alongside, alongside...
Mah-Dry-Bread and GameStop.
Knights of Pen and Paper. However, Knights of Pen and Paper also very few people voted that they watch it. Which is unfortunate, because I think that's one of our funnier ones. I have a hell of a long best of video in the making of that one. And, what was it? The one shocking thing I saw is very few people said that they watched Pokemon Platinum, but it's the third highest, almost second highest, favorited one. Which means that not many people have given it a chance, but those who do give it a chance think it's fucking hilarious. For any of you who haven't given it a chance, watch episode 25, the most recent one. It's one of the funniest videos I've done in a long time. Pokemon Platinum. Alright, apparently I can go turn this. Oh, right, this is the one where I tell the lady that her husband's dead, even though I found him fucking a bunch of people in a drug binge.
Oh, poor son of a bitch. I thought he'd make it. Guess I was wrong. Thanks anyway.
All I remember of your co-op run of this game was lots of fire.
Yeah. What a geek liked yelling flare out and throwing a Molotov at our feet.
Yeah.
Or we'd be in an exit grid and we'd be waiting for the last person to come in, and then someone would decide to throw a Molotov in the exit grid. Alright, so we just leveled up our reliable boomerang ability from boomerang to reliable boomerang. So we have a 30% chance that whenever we throw a weapon that hits a zombie, it will magically fly back into our hands. Basically, we're leveling up our power of telekinesis.
No.
Yeah.
You know.
Didn't you know this is a magic game?
You are playing as Sam B, right?
No, I'm playing as Logan, the football guy.
Well.
He's a throwing weapons expert, which means he sucks. Because Sam B is fucking insanely good, because he's got regenerating health, a shitload of health, and he uses blunt weapons so everything just falls over. Cien is great, because she uses sharp weapons expert, so she does, like, insane DPS. And then you have Perna, who's a firearms expert, which works on best on humans, which is like 20% of the enemies in the game, probably less. You don't even fight humans in the entire first act of the game. And she uses guns, and guns suck against zombies, so why the fuck would you ever use Perna? And then you have Logan, the throwing weapons expert, which pretty much guarantees that you're never upgrading weapons and making a good, reliable weapon. You're just throwing shit you find on the ground and hoping you don't run out.
Wasn't there a fifth character?
Yeah, but I believe he can only be used in, like, a special side campaign. In Riptide, there's a fifth character you can use normally, who's a hand-to-hand combat master. But interestingly enough, the rage move for Sam B is to get up brass knuckles and punch like crazy. But he's the blunt weapons expert, so when they added the Australian dude who's the hand-to-hand guy, they made his rage move using nunchucks, so he uses a blunt weapon. It's a real shit show, and Riptide is way worse than regular Dead Island. So many things that worked in Dead Island were broken in Riptide. Like, they just didn't function. Basic mechanics of the game didn't work anymore. Like, Logan can put alcohol in his hotbar to drink it quickly, because Logan gets bonuses while drunk. You can't do that in Riptide, so you never drink because you can't pause the game in a multiplayer while you go into your inventory. So, like, it's a death sentence if you want to drink anything in a fight. Oh god, there were just basic mechanics of the game that didn't work anymore. Sambi's shoulder charge, they balanced it because it was OP in the previous game. They balanced it by making it so 95% of the time that you clearly hit, it just doesn't hit. So they broke it, and that's how they balanced it. God damn. Alright, who's Darvin? Do I have a waypoint for him? I do? Alright, let's go find Darvin. It's a good point. When chat lesbian is so bad, he doesn't actually respond to actual requests.
What request was there?
Apparently there was a request.
When's your request?
Available only at GameStop, powered with players.
I don't think that's a request. I think that's a death sentence.
I will say, so far I haven't run into any bugs in Definitive Edition that weren't in Game of the Year Edition. So far it is better. Like, it doesn't have mouse acceleration, which is very nice, considering it's a first-person game. God, this car is fucking fast. I think they might have sped it up. Like, I don't remember it being this fast. Hold on. Should I be getting out of my car and walking at this point? Oop. Need to do that. No, I'm just going back to the Lighthouse. Okay.
Oh, well, Alex says he asked you if you wanted to play Metal Gear Solid.
Like, on the stream?
Yeah, or if you ever played it, or if you ever will play it.
Oh, yeah, I love stealth games. I beat Metal Gear Solid 1 Twin Snakes, the GameCube one. I beat that like 5 times. And Twin Snakes, Metal Gear Solid 3 is, or not Twin Snakes, Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid 3 is one of my favorite games. I love that game.
Geralt Kuzland asks if you've ever played Vampire the Masquerade. I can answer that with, fuck you, Geralt.
Yep, this is the 5th or 6th stream in a row where someone asked. It's a running joke at this point.
Yeah.
Good lord.
We followed James to this lighthouse so we could send out an SOS signal using the lamp. But there's something wrong with the
Kaivon just doesn't exist, so I don't answer her questions.
Oh, okay.
Someone needs to see what's happened to him and try to get the power back on. Those things can't do to you what they can do to us. Maybe you can help us.
I don't think it's ever explained why my character is immune to the outbreak.
Sure.
Right, to Hell Racing, Dead Island edition.
The Transformers are in the northern part of the power back on. I'll let you into the storage shed. I'm Darvin, by the way.
Alright, so we need to get the power back on. Let's go brew that, do. God, they got no room to turn a fucking car around in here.
Dark Hermit asks if you would ever play Metal Gear Halo: The Phantom Retribution Part 70 Ultimate Definitive Extreme Game of the Year Edition.
I mean, I'd have to try it. I'd at least Google it. I mean, you can't tell me you're not curious.
That sounds like the best. I mean, Part 70?
Oh, yeah.
Geralt wants to know if you've ever played Payday or Payday
Fuck.
2.
Never heard of him. Fuck. You know, one day, this is gonna be someone's first video and they're gonna take that seriously. And they're gonna type this long comment because they're gonna pause right on the spot. They're gonna be like, hey, there's this great game called Payday 2. You're gonna type this really long comment about it. Alright, let's go quest a quest. I do get a kick. Of how whenever my character kicks, he kicks with his bad leg. Why? My character's whole backstory on why he's got low stamina is that he retired from football with a knee injury. Why would I kick with the knee injured foot?
Well, it's so you can transfer the injury to the zombies.
Oh. Alright, I didn't understand this how it worked. Thanks for letting me know.
Okay, yes, good. Preworks asks if you've ever played Dead Island before.
Maybe.
Probably.
I mean, I wish I didn't.
Is this an RPG?
It's an action RPG, yeah. Oh god, there's one behind me. God damn it! I need to stop using fucking broomsticks and as I keep battering them with like broomsticks and paddles because it's all I can find. They don't do much damage. Wow, I'm really getting good luck on the boomerang.
Would you play the Pass the Control Please dating game? And if yes, who would you date?
I don't know, but I would play it if someone made it. And I have heard people have been working on it for a while, and I've also heard that by Guy's request, Guy's the bad ending.
Guy's the bad ending.
Oh, it's awesome. Have you ever played any Civilization games? Is this just a running joke now? Of pick all the games you know I love, and then ask if I've played them. You know, this boomerang chance seems a lot higher than 30%. Not that I'm complaining. Fuck.
Well, you know, boomerangs, Australia.
Yep.
Oh my god. Fiery Dylan says Juwan should be the bad ending. Because he never shows up.
Jwala Hala Hula here. Yeah, he just skips all your dates.
Yeah, Juwan just never shows up to anything.
Oh my god, you know what it's gotta be? Juwan is a dating choice, but like, every single screen where it's like you meet all the people, everyone always brings up like it's always like a fucking high school, right? So like you go to the school and then like when it's basically listing all the classmates, it always lists Juwan, but you never actually see him. And every once in a while there's like, you can like check a schedule thing to see like, you know, where's everybody at all times, and at all times it just displays Dota for Juwan. That'd be awesome.
Guess you want some more.
You can only ever talk to him through Dota games, so they're really short conversations. And
Yeah.
then, because you play Dota so much, your grades fail, and you just like drop out of school and get a bad ending.
and then you have to date Guy.
And then you have to take Guy instead.
In order to get with Brandon, you need to do really bad in school because you need to be as dumb as Brandon.
Kaipon asks if you've ever read the MTV Wiki.
Me? I've been on it a little bit, but when I went on it, like, it was just made, so it didn't really have anything on it yet. Alright, well, I'm walking around turning the power on in here. I set off an alarm, though, so I'm sure a zombie horde is gonna show up.
They want to know if you've ever seen the show Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
I know it exists.
I know it exists.
Some fucking American Jeff Foxworthy thing.
The only thing in zombie games that freaks me out is being in small spaces with zombies. Like this.
I don't like being with small zombies in space.
Oh god!
Miniature space zombies. Space swimming after me. MDB, if you could date any WWE wrestler, why would you date Tyler Breeze? I would get in a three-way civil union with myself, Tyler Breeze, and Fandango.
Oh,
Time
god.
to run on my busted knee some more.
Primary room, just remember the Wikipedia page you had for like 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, well, I do actually have a Wikia now. There's a Mah-Dry-Bread Wikia that's being worked on by some of the fans in the Discord chat.
Are you smarter than a Brandon grader?
Are you smarter than a Brandon grader? Why do I know the theme? You know what? I think I saw someone play a fucking Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader video game that had the theme. It's one of those like Wii shovelware titles, I think.
Primary Broom has an excellent question. Do you not like space because you would lose your man bar?
That is correct, yes. It's also why I don't like water. Whenever I see my wife, I say, "You take my man bar away." 'Cause she takes my breath. Yeah, right? I almost got married yesterday, but I didn't because I didn't have enough forms of ID.
Okay then.
Mississauga's fucking dumb. I think it might be an Ontario-wide thing, but to get married, you need 2 pieces of government ID. I can't drive, so I don't have a driver's license. I just have my birth certificate. But to get an Ontario ID card, which is a replacement for a replacement for a driver's license if you can't drive, it requires 2 pieces of government ID. So how the fuck are you supposed to get it? I don't know. 'Cause you're supposed to have a passport, which I'm fairly sure a passport requires 2 pieces of government ID. God damn it.
All right, everything works. Go tell
Is grade
Darvin the
Brandon
good news.
before or after
I'll
first
stay
grade?
here just in case the fuse is blown
I don't know.
when you start pulling power for the lighthouse.
He's preschool.
Thanks for the help. The world's gone fucking mad.
Alright, get back to Darvin. Where's my car? Dude, where's my car, am I right?
Shut up.
I deserve it. I don't even know who made that movie anymore. I know the plot. Car's missing, gotta find it. It's a psychological horror about a man trying to find his car.
So chat tried to look up the Mah-Dry-Bread wiki. The first result was the hero is wrestling wiki.
Awesome, I didn't know you had one. Is it, like, filled out at all? Actually, no, I do know that exists. I forgot. Tyler in the community was making that.
I'm so sorry.
Apparently on the wiki, there's a page, on the Mah-Dry-Bread wiki, there's a page called Manbar Research and Development.
Yeah, I saw. It's very much it's very much not complete yet, the wiki. I like how I break down that door, and there's a guy in there just mourning over a body. He's like, "I'm so sorry, Tim!" And I'm just kicking the body away from him, having fun. I'm having fun! Fuck. It's a really old Big Show reference. I think you might know that one, because that's from when a few of you used to actually watch Little Karibo's wrestling reviews.
I think so, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Tim.
Oh, my name is Addis wants me to say the name, so I just did.
Oh. Hi, Armod. Armod says, I'm so happy that my boyfriend get of computer so I can watch this stream.
Geralt,
Oh, that's a lot of zombies.
Geralt says, I miss Mah-Dry when his channel was small, and now he's just sold out to Hitbox.
I've sold out to Hitler.
Now you've sold out to Hotbix, what?
Now I've sold out to I've sold out to Himmler. God damn it, I don't have many weapons to equip. You're such a... God damn it.
Oh, Mr. JJ wants Brandon to say their name, but he's not here.
Yeah. He's too dumb to say your name. That's why he's not saying it.
Hitbox equals Hitler confirmed. That's what the chat says.
Awesome! I'm sure they're gonna be happy with me over that one.
Oh no, the chat said it.
Especially considering I'm probably on the front page.
No, I blame the chat. This is all on Night Owl. And
Oh.
Prelogs. And R mode.
They're like Hitler.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like Hilter.
No, your name is Addis now. I'm not gonna... No. This is my world.
My world, my world! Na 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 na. I don't know the fucking, Sonic 06 theme song. It's called My World. Or is it His World? I don't know, it's hot dog shit anyway, so...
Oh, this is great.
If I get the lyrics wrong, it'll probably sound better.
Geralt says, Mah-Dry is an employee of Mandy, the real Hitler, immediately followed by body of Ochre saying, sold out to Hitler, I knew Mandy would use her womanly wiles to seduce you.
Damn. I need to sit down.
Yeah, one day, I think Mandy and Dylan, because I know Mandy's planning to move to England with her fiance Dylan. One day, Dylan's fucking... why am I forgetting his name? Mad Librarian in the chat. I think one day they're gonna visit Canada, because it's actually cheaper for them to visit Canada from England than the United States, even though it's closer. But right now, we have no furniture either than we now have a cheap IKEA table and a few chairs, and then I have my computer desk here, so they'd have nowhere to sleep.
Ash Styles asks if you've heard Glorious Domination and what is your opinion on it?
Well, I watch every NXT episode live the day it goes live with Fatima, so yes, I've heard it. It's Bobby Roode's theme, and my opinion is the same as literally everyone else on the entire internet who's heard the song. The song is glorious.
Mandy says sorry she's late, but she's not sorry.
I don't believe her.
We don't.
If she were really sorry, she would get in the call and she would grovel.
That's perfect.
No.
You're a lifesaver.
I'm sorry, Ned. Why did you need 2 cans of food?
That's perfect. You're a lifesaver.
Because 2 cans of food. Is this repeatable? Okay, no. It is repeatable forever. I thought for a second he only wanted 2. And I'm like, how are you gonna feed everybody off 2 cans of food? There are like 10 people here.
Passengers, if they're
Apparently someone wants to buy Mandy's car like right this second.
Okay.
Ah.
Marcus said it's gonna work. Let's give it a shot and turn it on. I just hope it doesn't bring down the electrical grid.
Mandy is spelled with an I, not a Y, you fucking scrub lords.
Kaipon is multiple scrub lords.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for following Giggity Goo and Majawek. I'm gonna say. Signal amplifier! I've been looking for one of those for a while. Signal amplifier!
Geralt says
Thanks.
they wish... Wait, what were you saying?
Thanks for following J1EXE.
Thanks, but not thanks.
You can't see me.
Geralt says they wish they could go to Canada and sleep in your table. Like, in your table.
First of all, if you were to be on the table, it wouldn't support your weight. It's not a strong table. And 2, if you want to sleep in the table, well, I mean, if you went, like, under it, and you made, like, a fort out of the table, then maybe you could sleep in the table.
Oh my god, man, do I burned. Oh my god. Hitbox is based in Central Europe. Hitler put Jews in boxes full of gas, and the Nazi Party, much like gaming, is responsible for the deaths of millions of people, according to middle-aged mothers. Coincidence? Hitbox confirmed Hitler, Half-Life 3 confirmed.
God damn it.
Welcome to GameStop, power to the players.
I'm gonna get a message later. It's gonna be Savvy. It's like, hey, I know this is a joke. Can you stop comparing us to Hitler?
Oh, that's gonna be horrible.
Steven is looking for me.
Well, it's not our fault. It's the chat.
I'm just gonna be like, hey, Savvy. I know you hate having to take time out of your day from banning people masturbating on Hitbox to tell me to stop calling it Hitler.
But you didn't. It was the chat.
Look, I know you're not a big fan of me being on the front circulation of the page and the entire screen of my stream just being a big graphic that I created that says Hitler box. But it was just a joke, bro. For anyone who doesn't get the joke, it's literally just funny because it's a rhyme. Hitbox is a great company. I'm not saying I'm not masturbating right now. All I'm saying is you can see both of my hands here, but you don't know how many hands I have.
MDB is the autoplay on the front page. Coincidence? MDB is Hitler confirmed. I don't know
Again,
how that
I am not going to say otherwise. You never know. You just never know.
I want to...
Oh, fuck. Passed it.
Fedora Phoenix wants to go to Canada and sleep in your bathtub.
I mean, you can.
I'm not even going to read that hashtag Mr. J put into the chat.
Hold on. Where's this car that they want me to rip it out of? This one? Oh, car part. It's worth $2, apparently. That's funny, because lighter fluid is worth $7. Wait, is that the only car part I needed?
Alex just said, "Are you telling me that people masturbate on Hitbox, but I'm watching someone play a game? Gotta go, guys. I need to seek those people out."
Well, they get banned immediately. See, that's the thing with any streaming site. For whatever reason, people go on it and they're like, this is Pornhub streaming, right? And they just start jacking it. Like, I remember I was in a call once with Kelso, back when he worked here, back when he was head community dude. And he said, like, seriously, like, a few times a week, he just gets a report of, like, hey, you gotta click on this stream. It's just some dude jacking it. So he clicks on it, he's like, yep, this is just some dude jacking it, and he's gotta ban them. Can you imagine how many people are probably jacking it on Twitch just because of the size of the user base?
Well then.
It's all under the social eating tab. You know, for as much as people make fun of the social eating tab, you can really make fun of any fucking category. There's dumb shit in any category on any streaming site. I mean, if you ever gone to the podcast tab of Twitch TV, you can find some hot garbage there too.
Chat has a good question. Who are you paying when you're crafting or upgrading weapons on the crafting bench?
I don't know. We had the theory that you're literally, like, sharpening your tools by rubbing, like, dollar bills on it.
Yeah.
Well, this is Australia, right? And they have coin money like Canada. So, well, more robust coin money like Canada. I know the States has a lot of paper money. In fact, they literally use paper for their paper money. We don't use paper in Canada for that. We use, like, this shit that, like, you can't burn and you can't, like, ruin in the wash. Because, you know, it's fucking money, and you could lose so much money in circulation that way.
Night Owl says...
Hi, Just Fixation.
Night Owl says, if only the Hitbox staff were watching this.
Oh, they watch all the time. They're just not always on their Hitbox accounts. The thing is, some Hitbox staff will talk a lot on their Hitbox account, and some won't. And the reason is, sometimes some of them will stay quiet just because they know that if they're seen in the chat, as really talky, they might get bombarded with questions and it'll kind of derail the stream just because like people want to talk to the staff and like ask questions and stuff, and it tends to derail the stream. It's actually the same thing that Notch was actually talking about a while ago, where he said like he watches a lot of streams, but he never responds to people in the streams or talks in the streams because he doesn't want to derail the chat. Mandy, why haven't you joined the call yet?
Denmark uses liquid cocaine as the currency. Interesting. Confirmed.
What the fuck? Did my fucking baseball bat just explode into fire when I threw it? Because I was just having the thought of, I don't know if I want to throw this. What if it breaks? I spent a lot of money on upgrading this. And then it fucking exploded. Oh, no, never mind. It's okay. It exploded, but it's okay. Huh.
No, Len. Mandy's still selling her car, so,
Oh. Why is she always doing dumb things? Why doesn't she do, like, smart things? I don't understand. I like how half of my offense in this game is literally kicking people's ass.
yeah.
Shit, did I not pick the bat back up? See, this is why the throwing weapons expert fucking blows. Because you mod a weapon, you spend all this money on it, and then you throw it, and it just bounces off somewhere, and you can't find it anymore. Why does it want me to put 2 boxes down there? I can jump in here.
You should just drown yourself in the shower water.
Just lay down.
Yeah.
You just passed the bat? Yeah, but you guys are on a slight delay, so I don't know when I passed it.
I saw the bat explode a while ago.
Yeah, but apparently, like, I threw it again and then, like, I passed it somewhere.
Oh.
By the way, if you were here from the start of the stream, like when it first loaded up, refreshing will make it more up to date.
So why?
Oh no, that's a battered paddle, battled paddle.
Good.
Raditz and Napo, or net. Fuck, I forget what it was now. Napitz and Rado.
Wait, who else said the forbidden word? Because I got rid of it.
I don't know.
Because I timed them out, and now everyone's like, "Oh, look, the forbidden word." I'm like, "Yeah, I got rid of it."
I know. Alright, I want additional health bars. That's really powerful. Used stick. Okay. Chat, could you give me some hints as to where the bat was? Because it was around here where I threw it at someone.
Where was the forbidden word said? I timed out. What?
It's not in my inventory, so I haven't picked it back up. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. I think you guys were seeing that, like, broomstick thing and thinking that was it. It was where I last put it. God damn it. Yeah, what was the point of putting these boxes here? I could jump on it in the first place. Left from boat. From what angle? Is it this boat? Okay, left from boat. Okay, not that boat. Could it be left from this one? There's so many boats, guys! I think they may be mistaken, because I do not see it. I think that the fucking bat fell through the map. Because that's something that has happened in this game before.
Oh yeah, bringing the pain, baby.
That's why blunt weapons suck with this guy. They just bounce off all over the place. Alright. So where is this leading me to? It's leading me right over here. Don't know how a flare got up here, but okay. Return to Trevor, okay.
I'm very confused. I've only timed out one person in this stream, and that's because they said the forbidden word.
Make that too.
I didn't do that.
Hi, I'm new says, hi, NDB, I'm new. I don't think you are. Hi, Dr. Padley. Thanks for following.
Maybe if I just time out myself from life.
The grass sound in this game actually does sound good. It sounds like running through grass, which is pretty cool.
You should replace the sound with running through, like the words running through grass.
Running in the 90s. Running through the grassies. Degrassi. There we go.
Running through Degrassi.
Running through Degrassi. Oh god, I wish I could think of a good follow-up line. I only ever watched Degrassi Junior High and Degrassi High in the shitty Degrassi movie. And then I watched a little bit of Degrassi Next Generation, and I'm like, wow, this is not nearly as charming. This is just shit. Good old Canadian television. For anyone who doesn't know, Degrassi was filmed, I believe, in Toronto. Canadian broadcasting.
No, I feel like for the next 5 minutes I'm gonna randomly time people out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll appreciate that. I'm just gonna start randomly IP banning people.
Well, no, I'm not IP ban them. I know they can't hate me anymore. I mean, when you've lost everything, you win.
Yeah. So when you have nothing left to lose, you win. See, that's the problem, is you lost everything and you thought that made you a winner.
But wait, if you lost everything and you have nothing left to lose...
You misheard the lyrics. You misheard the lyrics. You started going to the Olympics and getting in last place on purpose and everything, and you're like, I'm the winner!
But if you've lost everything, you do have nothing left to lose.
That's one interpretation, yes.
No, that's the only interpretation, because...
I interpret it as you have nothing left to lose because you don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, but if you have nothing left to lose, that means you've lost everything already.
Not necessarily. If you have nothing left to lose, it could be because you don't give a fuck.
Boys aren't doing a damn thing to prepare. Not like we are. Here, take this.
That's a weird interpretation.
I think it's valid.
No, that's a weird one. Because even if you don't care, you still have things to lose.
I guess. I don't think it's supposed to be taken literally, though. I mean, it's a fucking Shadow the Hedgehog song. I don't think it's literal.
Oh, you don't think that's literal? Well, then you don't care.
I don't think in City Escape you're literally supposed to follow Sonic's rainbow.
Yes, you are.
Shit, you know what? You might be right. It is Crush 40. You might be right.
I'll make it worth your while. What do you say?
Man, chat's having fun with the massa rice today.
Sure. All right, good. But do me a favor. Be careful out there.
For anyone who doesn't know and is watching this and is like, what the fuck is going on in the chat? It's just a running joke. You can say a word to get yourself timed out, and everyone does it for fun. Everyone knows what the word is. It's the forbidden word.
Oh my god, someone made an old account, I can't remember who exactly it is, but they're like, what the fuck, Ash? Fuck you, this is the second time you timed me out for no reason, then I timed them out.
Just use your regular account.
god, Alex G is just like running around lick the spit of sun.
What is this, my immortal?
Kaipon said it's 3 times now, and then I timed her out again.
Fuck. Kaipon literally, like, she genuinely has, I think she has 6 accounts. Kaipon does. Alright, so I just need to move things around to spell words. I think I'm trying to spell, like, help me and luggage or something.
Help me luggage, that's the word. You're trying to spell luggage and help me.
Yeah.
No, I think you're always supposed to be trying to spell help, but for some reason you thought you're spelling help me, so it's like it's a psychotic call for help for you.
Yeah.
Help me! And it's facing the lighthouse so everyone up there can see it.
Help me spell this! Fucking zombies.
Get the zombies to help you.
Yeah, you'd think at least one fucker in the tower would have a gun and be trying to help me. Like, yeah, guns suck in this game, but you'd think they'd fucking try.
Fiery Dylan says, at Mah-Dry-Bread, you're going to lost.
Shit, when you've got nothing left to lose, you lost. Ash, I forget. Do you like Diablo?
Diablo.
Yeah, Diabolo. That's actually what Fatima calls it too, because it's funny.
Although Diabolo is actually correct, it's actually a monster in Final Fantasy. So
I was not aware.
So no, 2's fun. I just haven't played it much.
You ever played 1?
No.
Diablo 1 was really good. There are a few things that Diablo 2 definitely did better. I think Diablo 2 overall is probably a better game, but Diablo 1 was really good and also had multiplayer. There's actually a mod for the game, a fan mod called Diablo Beelzebub, that makes it run on modern Windows just fine. It makes it like a modern resolution, which Diablo 2 doesn't even have, which is nice. It's got a multiplayer thing. It makes it so you can do every quest instead of just getting a random set of certain quests. And it also adds the 3 classes back into the game that were in development but never finished. It's really fucking fun. I've been thinking about playing that co-op sometimes. I've been like starting a Let's Play of it that hasn't gone up yet. But I've been thinking that it might actually be better as a multiplayer stream game.
It's a good
So,
thing with,
if you'd ever be up for trying that, let me know.
it's a good thing all this luggage is the same color.
Yep. I'm actually a luggage racist. I refuse to use any luggage of other colors.
Well, what do we got here?
I like how the doctor is just constantly hugging the injured lady and saying, "Stay strong, Linda." Really good doctor.
It's done? Excellent. Look, you're more than welcome to stay here and wait for help with us.
Vape Nation, y'all, I'm vegan.
Here's your reward.
It's pretty much how I feel about people who vape. It's the same thing as, how do you know someone's a vegan? Don't worry, they'll tell you. Same thing with fucking people who smoke electronic cigarettes. They'll fucking tell you any opportunity they get. And of course, that's not all of them. Just a very annoying subsection. Do you know of any guide for Fallout Online? It doesn't have to be in video form, says Prelux. I think I used to be making one a long time ago, and then I never got around to it. But that was like back like 5 years ago.
There's also the F1 key is good for hotkeys.
The F1 key will tell you all the hotkeys, or it tells you most of the hotkeys. It actually doesn't remember a few. And And then the wiki they have is really good, but you kind of need to know what you're looking for. If you're first starting playing the game, the best recommendation I can give you is to watch my recorded stream I uploaded recently of it. Because we kind of go over it there and you can kind of watch like how you start. It's slow paced though, so you kind of spend a couple hours on watching it.
Slow pace
So-
until you're me and you level up every 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, like I level up like crazy now with my combat characters. Just during the stream it was slow.
It's like, oh, look at this, I have a big machine gun, now I'm leveling up all the time.
Yep. Oh, with me it's just I'm fucking constantly killing like geckos and shit because they can't hurt me and I have a knife. So I'm at the point now where I basically just one-shot or two-shot all of them. They can't hurt me, so I just spend about an hour killing a bunch of them. I'll level once or twice.
I have like over 200 health now.
I think I'm getting close to 200. I've got 10 endurance, which I believe is recommended for PTCP. Or for PTCP, for PvP. I'm a fucking idiot.
Good. Good.
Last time I played, there's a lot of friendly killing. Oh yeah, that's part of the game, is like, are you gonna kill strangers or are you not gonna kill strangers? This is part of the fun. I love it. It's a wasteland.
Hashtag Gecko Lives Matter.
Like, if you're not okay with the fact that you gotta be careful what you bring with you outside of camp because you could just die, don't play the game. Same thing with Haven and Hearth. But Haven and Hearth is even more brutal because your house could get robbed in that one. Like, they can just find you.
So, when I came onto the F19 server today, not server, it's not our server, when I went onto the server, where our base is, Dino made like 30 M60s.
Jesus.
I guess he was just getting XP from crafting. It's not bad, because we still have like over 500 base materials. So,
oh yeah, we can still use them.
So we had so many M60s that no one could possibly use that I sold all the normal quality ones for like 5,000 value each and got tons of other things. Like,
good idea.
They sell for like 5,000 each, like the normal ones that you don't even. Like,
Jesus.
So I've got like 3 rocket launchers and a bunch of other stuff, and now we've got like 60,000 caps.
Yeah, I didn't know they were worth that much. I was usually just making grease guns to sell because they're worth like 700 each. But now, if that's how much that's worth, then fuck that.
And he also made a ton of flamethrowers, so I'm selling those too.
Alright, I want to... What do I want to do now? Let's drop down. That's the safest way to get down. I think there's some quests I can still pick up here.
Please don't... Mah-Dry-Bread is just like, please don't call PvP PTCP. It sets off my PTCP SD.
SD, like solid state drive?
No, it's post-traumatic pass the controller police stress disorder.
Ah.
They're still here. Fuck it then, I'm out of here.
Just walking around turning in quests.
So you want to... Good. I'm gonna need some empty whiskey bottles.
How inefficient is that fucker that I need to give him 5 bottles of alcohol? 5 bottles of alcohol to get 1 Molotov cocktail.
He keeps drinking them.
Don't know what
Yeah.
we've done without you, mate. Got a moment to talk.
Alright, quest time.
Radio going, but I'm not hearing anything. Either this guy is farther away than I thought, or the monsoon's messing with the transmission. This may take a while, but don't worry. I have something for you to do in the meantime. We're running very low on food and water. Think you can find some?
Thanks for following Darth Durst. I really hope... it might be Dressed? Ah, God, that should have been you. It would be Darth Durst, like Fred Durst. I really want to see him as the Sith Lord now. Fuck Fred Durst.
With the hotel. The power out, it's way too dangerous in there. Check the bars by the swimming pools. bring everything
5
you can
bottles
find.
of
Anything
$5 whiskey.
In the meantime, I'll keep trying to reach this guy.
Alright, now we need to go find cans of food.
Well, Leo did the best spelling just now. Hey, is it me, or is that guy's right eye Messadoopy?
Did he mean messed up?
Yes. But he...
No,
Messadoopy.
no, he's got, what do you call it when your eyes are 2 different colors? Hydrochromatic or something.
Yeah. But, you know now, every time you say that's messed up, you have to say that's Messadoopy.
Yeah. Not to be confused with Mr. Doopy.
Dark Hermit says, hello, I am researcher of Manbar MD. My main theory of his creation is that he is the crowbar from Half-Life and he absorbed a lot of the magic. Now he can travel through space-time and shapeshift, also travel through dimensions by omnipresent something.
The fuck is going on?
I don't know. Help me.
I need to just never listen to the chat ever again. I can't trust them to say things that are like, that make sense.
Leo said, oh, I meant that the guy's right eye was rolling up, but his other wasn't.
Oh! Yeah, I didn't notice anything.
Calling Hitbox Hitler? Come on, man, that's Messadoopy.
Fuck. I just tried looking straight up and kicking to see if my foot would fly straight up like it's just an overlay. Because I was like, wait a minute, can I do like the vertical splits?
Oh, chat's saying I'm Messadoopy.
But if you can, I'm all alone in a bunker on the Cape. Please.
You are. I know your secrets. I know your Seacrest.
Oh wow, I think Pinkabuna was like, it's like, hopefully you can't get timed out for saying the forbidden word times you out. Please don't time me out, Ash, and then I think Mah-Dry-Bread timed them out.
Awesome.
Like, I didn't do that.
You can't say the forbidden word when saying that it times you out. But you can say that the forbidden word times you out. You can say that.
Saying the forbidden word is Messadoopy.
This is really a thing we're running with, isn't it?
Yes. Messadoopy.
Good lord. Alright, I finally picked up my rage ability. So now I can be a Alex Riley impersonator.
Geralt says, I identify as a man-bar, and I am man-triggered from this stream. Please delete your channel.
That's not accurate. They wouldn't say please. Alright, give me your quests.
But Dark Hermit, I already read what you said. It hurt my brain because I'm very
said
tired.
what you read.
I'm very tired. Don't make me read. Hashtag Messadoopy.
This is our hashtag now. This is our new sweet show meme.
Can you find Jenny? If you see her, tell her not to worry, because Teddy is with me, and he will protect me.
Oh, Dark Helmet's thing. Hello, I am a head researcher of Man-Bar Research and Development. The main theory of his creation is that he's the crowbar from Half-Life, and he absorbed a lot of the magic. Now he can travel through space and time and shape-shift also. He can travel through dimensions and is omnipresent. Apparently Man-Bar is just God. But I didn't deny that.
Okay, there's a woman there with a repeatable quest where you give her water bottles and she gives you $70 for each one. And she's like, thank God, my muscles are tightening, I'm so dehydrated. I just gave her, like, 20 bottles. Not only is she fucking rich, but I just gave her like 20 fucking bottles and she's still like, oh, thank God, I'm so dehydrated. I think she's actually selling them to someone else for $71.
Prelix wants to know what the joke is with Man-Bar.
It's Man-Bar.
That's the joke.
I was playing I was on Flash Trash, an episode of Flash Trash. We're playing a game called Escape from the Moon. I accidentally clicked on where it said air because there's an air bar in that game for like suffocation. I accidentally clicked on it. It allowed me to change the name of it, so I typed in the first thing that came to mind, which was the words Man-Bar. And now it's a wrestler. Because that's how it works on my show. Now we've got a wrestler called Man-Bar.
Alex G points out that you said 71, then you gave the zombie 71 damage, and the Illuminati's real now.
Oh. That's how the Illuminati was founded.
Well, no, I'm corrected. The Illuminati.
Ah, is that just a really bright Nazi?
Yes.
Because they're illuminated.
Make a D&D character whose entire gimmick is that he's an illuminated Nazi.
Sounds like a good character. Now, when we say he's an illuminated Nazi, is he, like, literally bright? Or is he bright as in he's smart?
Both.
Hmm.
If anybody's out there, I need some help.
Anything useful?
Oh yeah, I found a bunch of blueprints in Fallout Online as well that you can use.
Nice.
I found a blueprint for the Ripper mini chainsaw.
Nice.
And what else? There was another good one. I'm gonna log into the game and check.
Yeah, Fallout Online's free.
Mad Librarian says that the character would be a ranger with the spell Light and Dancing Light, and favored enemy would be Jesus. Oh, that's awful. That would probably be 3rd edition, because in 4th edition you can't choose a favored enemy. You just have
Oh, yeah.
4th edition, you just pick a target in a fight, and then until that target dies, it's your favored enemy.
We got a great stream.
I know we do. Okay, so what are these blueprints? The Ripper Vibroblade. Oh yeah, the AK-112.
Nice.
The Glock 86 Defender Plasma Pistol.
Ooh, plasma pistol. That I think that's our first plasma weapon.
Yes, and also the Electronics Super Cal Prod.
I think I can make an upgrade for the cattle prod.
Yeah, but this is Super Cal Prod. So yeah. So basically, they're all good things.
Yeah.
Why? Oh yeah, I'm still injured because I crippled my leg walking through bear traps.
You know, the huge.
In real life.
Yep. God damn it, I crippled my head. Someone put a bear trap under my pillow again.
Yeah, I know, it's the worst.
I like when you kick a zombie that's low on stamina but not quite out yet and it just starts moving like Bernie. I think I'm only like 2 followers away from my goal of 1,250.
Let's get in then 2 streams from now.
Yeah, fuck getting that right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I also found 2 more Avenger miniguns.
Adventure miniguns are nice. I think there's like one minigun version that's even stronger.
I know, it's the Vindicator, and it's really hard to find.
Yeah, I don't know if it can be crafted. If it can, I don't have the recipe.
Anything good in here?
You start with the what's it called? The crafting recipe for the Avenger, but you need an actual minigun to make it. Which there's a lot of that in this game, where you start off with being able to upgrade the gun, but not being able to make the base gun itself.
Manboy Prairie says that if the traps were there, how did you not see them before stepping on them?
I need champagne.
Oh, thank you
You're
so much.
making me dizzy.
Here, it's not much.
And you'll
To
never
me, you're
answer
above.
that question.
Apparently, I'm above 1,250. I wasn't aware.
But you were a werewolf.
Yeah. I became a werewolf when movies made it sexy. I'm not a werewolf, I'm a sexy werewolf. Alright, we're almost at a side quest other than the continuous ones.
You're
I
a
have
side
zero
quest.
interest in. Oh.
Immediate disappointment.
Yep.
So I figured out that the perks that give you slightly more base damage and maximum damage with burst weapons, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh damn it, I just dropped a bunch of things I didn't want to drop. So they give you like, it says 3 points of damage for your base and maximum damage, yeah? And you're like, oh that's not much, but then if you think about it, the minigun has 40 shots in a burst, so 40 times 3. So you're adding 120 damage to your base and maximum damage.
Yep. That's why burst weapons are so good. That and it's like 40 fucking crit roll chance.
How does it feel to be as dumb as Blunden?
Is that a balloon inflatable Brandon?
I don't know. Don't ask me these things, I get scared.
Balloonden's my favorite Pokemon. Where is Stanley? Where's Stanley?
I was about to say that. I was about to say, is he with Spider-Man?
He is Spider-Man. He has been the whole time. He's always with Spider-Man, because he is. My favorite Pokemon is a tie between Drowsy and Hypno.
Apparently, Kaipon stole my crowbar one time, and then I wouldn't take it back, even though when I traded with her, she never put it in the trade selection screen.
Hmm?
Like,
Why is it there's like a 1 in 100 chance that when I get a follower, my follower thing will glitch out and play a "yeah" sound effect? I don't tell it to do that.
Yeah!
Yeah, but thank you. Thank you for re-following Rikershim, for following Trugio, and for following Spike Capri.
Kaipon says she was trying to learn how to trade, and I'm just saying, stop being as dumb as Brandon, and then you would trade.
You know he's right.
Unfortunately for Kaipon, when she was trying to trade that crowbar to me, she was dumb.
Well, that's her fault. It sounds like a her problem. Stop signs don't work very well in this world. Just gonna angle this a little bit better. That's impressive.
Oh wow, one of these shops is a 14mm pistol. I'm gonna buy it.
This game is well and truly the definitive edition. Stop signs do not have collision. If you drive through them, they go in your car.
So, what was I gonna say? God damn it.
Whoa, great job. Nice. Now just give me a sec and I'll get this bitch running.
God, that guy's creepy looking. Alright, I just used this car to give him the parts to fix a car. We have so many cars around. What game is Brandon playing? I don't know.
Unless they think I'm Brandon, which would be confusing.
I think Discord tells you what games he's playing. Alright, let's go get Stanley's alcohol. Do we have 5 alcohol?
Chat's saying if you were a Malkavian, you'd have a conversation with that stop sign.
That is correct, yes, because Malkavians are insane. That is their character trait, it's really boring.
Of course, if you
Their character trait is, look how wacky I am!
Of course, if you really were insane, you'd only have a conversation with one stop sign ever, then you never would ever again.
Yep.
So chat got that wrong. I never played Malkavian in Borderlands.
I'm assuming Gangrel would be a pain in the ass to play, because isn't that the one that can't be seen in public because it's too ugly?
Yeah. Oh no, I think that's the Nosferatu. That's what chat says.
Ah.
I like the either the mage one or the really high, like, the one that's supposed to be important. I can't remember what they're called.
The highborn, like, noble ones?
Yeah, yeah. Either that or the mage ones. The mage vampire clan gets a unique house in the game.
Huh.
Yeah, the one guy who's a mage who has all those wacky corridors that just go on forever unless you figure out the puzzle. He gives you a unique house if you're in the same clan as him.
Hmm.
Good. I'll wait here if you don't mind. I'm not really up.
Oh yeah, the Venture or Ventru. I'll have you say that.
Good. I'll wait here if you don't
It's
mind.
just a repeatable quest.
I'm not really up to moving around. My stomach.
Fuck.
Jesus. Oh, I think I'm gonna throw up.
Oh no, it completed. You just need to give him 10 bottles of whiskey.
They really need to make a new Vampire the Masquerade, because there are so many vampire clans that you can't play as that would be so fun to play as. Like, I know one of the bosses in the game is one of the vampire clans you can't play as.
I want to play as the high school goth vampire clan. I want to play as whatever vampire clan that Ebony, Darkness, Dementia, Ravenway is part of.
She's probably Malkavian.
Probably. She types like one. There's a mod that adds 16 new clans you can play as. Good God.
I am playing F Online Reloaded. That's the game I'm playing. Oh, well, kind of playing. I kind of just put it in the background. I sold a gun and got lots of caps, and then I got some 14mm pistols, and I've hardly ever seen those in the game because they're really rare.
Do you have a license to sell firearms?
No, I bought them, though.
Oh. Do you have a license to carry a firearm?
No, my arms are always on fire.
Hmm.
How's the set? That's all there was? Oh, bloody hell, that won't do.
You know, I don't know how they went bankrupt after selling Borderlands, because that was a good game.
That happens a lot to studios that make real cult classic RPGs, though. Like, same thing happened, Fallout 1, the studio went bankrupt after it, and then Fallout 2, the studio went bankrupt after it.
And then they were gonna make a third game, but they never happened.
It was 30% done, Van Buren.
I need you to go and bring everything you can find.
How much is a single cap actually worth? Like, what's its value? It has no value in, like, actual real-life money. Cap is just money.
Yeah, I'll give you a hand.
You might need a cat to get it.
It's so dumb that they used caps in Fallout 3. It's one of the things I really ragged on the game for when it came out, for, like, basically breaking canon. In Fallout 2, you didn't use caps anymore, there was money by then. So why in Fallout 3, which is after Fallout 2, would they be using caps?
No,
they just picked that because they're like, it's iconic.
No, the money was introduced by the NCR as part of their entire society, and the East Coast wasn't in control by the NCR.
Ah.
The NCR only goes up to, like, New Vegas. Which is when they encountered the Legion, and then everything went to shit for them.
See, you know how people always bring up how the plot in 3 is really dodgy, and in New Vegas it's really good. In New Vegas, the plot is almost entirely Van Buren, the original Fallout 3 that was scrapped due to the company going down under. Most of the major plot points, like the Legion and all of that, was Van Buren.
Mm-hmm.
It's why they had Sawyer on the project for writing, and I think he also did bug testing, because he wrote the Fallout Bible. All right, what am I collecting now? Oh no! Oh no! It's the juice truck quest. I forgot this was a required quest. All right, let's hope we don't glitch out. The legendary juice truck quest. All right, this is not the fucked up gas station. The other one's the one that shit fucks up at.
How'd you like that can of whoop ass?
Now Mah-Dry-Bread just making stuff up.
Getting better at this.
I love my rage mode. I grow a bunch of kunai knives and start throwing them. So dumb. Alright, more health bars.
Level up! Power to the players!
Level up with Mountain Dew and Doritos.
You know, Mandy's taking a long time selling that car.
Yeah. Fall into a coma by eating too much, by washing down your Doritos with goddamn Mountain Dew. Power to the players.
Welcome to Coma Stop. Power to the players.
Well, a coma start, am I right? Am I right?
You're left. You're
Am
left.
I right?
You're left.
Give me validation.
No.
Damn it. Coma start. I need power. GameStop. If you strike me down, I'll rise back up stronger than you could ever imagine. GameStop. It's only gay if you make eye contact. I really like these new slogan ideas for GameStop. GameStop, only in the butt.
We were driving to the lifeguard tower when something jumped in front of the car. John lost control and we crashed. He's still there, trapped inside the car. You have to help me get him out, please.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you. Quickly, over here.
GameStop, I've got the high ground, Anakin. This is Cosmic Oba.
Get over here.
GameStop, we keep it in the family.
GameStop, fuck the police.
Oh, I can't wait for the inevitable cease and desist from GameStop one day. Hey, by the time I'm popular enough that GameStop will give a shit, they'll be bankrupt. So we had diplomatic immunity.
You know, I don't know why I don't have as many points on the stream as Mad Librarian, because I was here yesterday when you were streaming, and we had the same points when I checked.
Please hurry.
I don't know. How long will the stream go? I'm not sure. GameStop, we don't sell games. We just take your money and give you edge cards.
John, you're gonna be okay. Here, take what you need out of the trunk.
Nice hair, John.
GameStop, it's okay if it's second cousins.
GameStop, it's not illegal if they don't know. God, I really want GameStop to use one of these slogans.
See, Mad Librarian doesn't have the stream point system works, because it only works when you're live.
Yeah, it only works when the stream is live.
He's probably making a joke, and I know he was, but I'm making him stupid like Brandon.
Oh. Is that your superpower? You make people stupid?
Like Brandon.
Yeah.
GameStop, jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams.
GameStop, did you hear Ted Cruz is the Zodiac Killer?
No, we have so much Tesla armor.
Oh god, this is the fucking place. This is the goddamn juice place. This place is awful.
You hear that, chat? The juice place.
Yeah. The juice place.
Good job.
Yep. It's feeding the jukes.
We have
Not
600.
jokes, they're jukes.
We have 600 gunpowder in the base, so I'm gonna boil myself up now.
So I think we can just shut off the power here, or we can drive through it. I'm gonna shut the power off.
Then the stream just ends when you do that.
I blue screen. Oh, I did blue screen once before the stream. I think I'm blue screening every once in a while just because I've overclocked my CPU a bit too much, probably.
GameStop! I'm being held hostage on 19th Avenue, 199 Washington, D.C. Please help!
I like how specific that is.
GameStop! Build a wall and make you can pay for it.
Ash, just turn on the stream volume.
Oh god, wait, hold on. Oh my god, I hear that!
It hurts. Oh my god.
GameStop!
It's so good. I love the idea. I love the idea of me being on. I'm on the front page of Hitbox right now. I am the autoplay for English users. They did a Hitbox, and this is the autoplay. Oh, he fixed himself.
He's running in slow motion.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, follow me, thug. Come over here. Good. Dumbass is electrocuting himself.
that was fucking amazing.
Oh my god, my abdomen hurts so much.
Abdomen.
I probably lost 30 minutes of time that I can stream that my voice can hold out, entirely based on how much I laughed from that. Nice swanton bomb, bro. His leg came off.
I still like Newfie Banger's GameStop, which was just the
Oh my god. Hey, mushrooms. God damn, that was awesome.
Hashtag definitive edition.
God. I need to upload that and just call it, like, definitive edition in quotation marks.
That needs to be an I'm streaming video.
I actually just got a $5 donation from Axel. He says, that needs to be a highlight video. It will. It'll also be an I'm streaming video.
I'm Messadoopy, 2 ice, #0, #good.
Fuck. Hashtag, and then they spell something out in numbers. It's probably something about steel beams. And what can and cannot melt them.
GameStop, get the fuck up!
Get the fuck up or get the fuck out. GameStop. GameStop, power to the lawyers.
Fiery Dylan told me to tell you to make it an I'm streaming video, but I already did tell you.
Yep. I like the zombie that just ran through the fire and then collapsed in front of me as his health ran out.
GameStop. Who do you voodoo, bitch?
I can't believe we didn't think of that one earlier. I love this gag. I just burned the zombie to death who was running and screaming at us. Fighting thugs is so pathetic with the throwing character.
Preworks is just like, flare out! GameStop! Flare out!
GameStop! No.
Oh.
GameStop, trade in your used games or we'll run out. We can't afford new ones. GameStop will never stop.
GameStop can't stop, won't stop.
So I turned off the power there. Where does that lead? That leads over here to this. So why is it still electrified? Is there another power breaker? Because I turned off the one over there. Ow. Ow!
Why does the chat keep saying things after I say that? Like, it's really freaky.
I don't know.
Am I psychic?
Yeah.
They say it before it comes up on the stream, but after the... I'm very... okay.
I wish I had magic video game rechargeable batteries, where they recharge on their own.
Cosmic Hobo says this joke's long dead already, but I'm just gonna say to him, you're long dead already.
Yeah. Long dead. Like Dead Island. Long Dead Island. That was the working title for this game. It wasn't that good. Long Dead Island. They realized they made the game sound really boring, but then they went with it anyway, because the game is kind of boring. Incapacitating baseball bat. Nice.
So, chat, are we sure that, in fact, Mandy is not the worst chat liaison?
You can never be sure of anything. So how the fuck do I unelectrify this? I turned off that. I turned off that. Those are the things on the sparking post. I need to get to that ladder. I hate this quest. Everyone hates this quest.
For a minute I thought that canister you were holding was a really shit iron sights for a gun.
No. That would be really shit. Is there maybe a second power breaker in there I missed?
You know who you're fucking with.
So this one's turned off. Is for following Bobby MLB? Or for refollowing? Maybe there's another breaker out back? Not seeing one.
You're not seeing one.
Not seeing one. There's another switch? Is this Tochaz? Do you know where it is? Because I don't see it anywhere. I'm looking where the cables lead. So the cables lead from here to there, and I checked this whole building. And they lead from there to there. But I did both of those buildings. Can I just climb some cars to get on the roof?
No, you are a roof.
If I, like, sprint jump at that corner, I bet you I could get up there doing that.
Mah-Dry-Bread, you have to, like, time some people out right now.
You know what I need to play on stream sometime? Hearts of Iron 4. That game would be really fun on stream.
Nah.
Making literal Nazis. I made Canada fascist and joined the Axis. We were the first ones to ever join the Axis.
Well, that's why you can't even. Buddy, you need to time some people out right now. They said the forbidden word.
Fuck.
Fine, I'll do it. Then I'll time you out. Why am I the only competent, like, moderator here?
I don't know.
God, chat gives me so much shit, but I'm the only one protecting the forbidden word.
You're the one protecting the forbidden word from abuse.
Yeah.
So if I were to put a fuel canister on top of the truck, because I think this quest is genuinely glitched out, I don't see another thing I can turn off. I don't remember it.
Can I actually time out Lydia? I'm not going to. It gives me the option, and that's scary. It doesn't give me the option to time out Mad Librarian, but it does for Lydia.
What?
Sure.
Fuck. What if I stand on here? Oh, so close! What if I pile two? Oh my god, I almost fell into some kind of ethereal realm.
Isn't that the whole game?
Yeah.
Why would I time you out, Lydia? Come on.
Guess it's funny.
I just said I would.
Oh, what if I stand on it? Because this one's standing up on its edge. What if I... Is there an invisible wall here keeping me from jumping up? There totally is. It's pushing me back. Ah, that's bullshit. Damn it.
The joke's on you, Lydia. My town doesn't have a train station that works.
Joke's on you, Lydia. My town's incompetent. So, chat, this is glitched, right? God damn it. Because that breaker's done.
Okay, so I didn't actually time Kaifon out on her normal account there. I think you could tell because of how the Mad Librarian's totally being not suspicious about it.
Okay. Not glitched? Then where is the power breaker? I've looked everywhere. I hate this fucking quest. This is the most, like, Googled thing about this game, is how to complete this fucking quest.
Well, obviously you gotta do more fucking.
Yeah. Because I turned off this one. I turned off the other one. I'm looking around here. I'm not seeing any other ones. There's nothing else the cable is attached to.
Well, there's your problem. How can you do more fucking if you've turned it off?
Oh wait, hold on. It's attached to another one over there. Is there a power breaker just outside? Wait, no. There's no way. If I just follow this, like, way away from the place, is there gonna be a power breaker, like, in that tunnel?
Apparently
you need to go to the tunnel? Oh my god. So I need to just run away from the quest zone.
Apparently, you are the power breaker. Power breaker to the players.
Fuck. I swear to God if it's up there. Why does it always want me to pile things? Okay, so this time it actually needs me to.
I would time out Mad Librarian, but apparently I'm not allowed. I don't know why.
She's on fire, says Lydia. I'm sure she said it in that voice too. God fucking damn it. I hate this.
Welcome to
And of
God
course there's
fucking damn it.
Of course there's no fucking like waypoint or anything to let you know you're supposed to go away from the place. Alright, we're going back to the place now. Another way you can do it is actually just drive a few cars onto the electricity and walk across them. Really? It respawns shit here already? You know it's a bad quest when you need to go far enough away from the quest zone that it respawns shit you've killed.
You're a bad quest.
Don't tell them that. They're gonna start believing it if you say it enough. Fuck.
That's how that works.
God damn it. Alright, game. Seriously? This is pretty great!
Oh, are you not falling into the thing?
The first thing I look over and see in the chat, see? Not glitched, Mo! This not a glitch? Is this right here not a glitch? Cause this is how you get in! This hole I'm jumping on and landing on the solid air. Walking across it, nothing, I'm not falling through. I'm gonna crouch walk across it, not falling through. Glass ceiling? This is not glass. Look, you can see the inner edge. There's nothing here. I think glass was supposed to spawn and it didn't.
Can you hit it?
This, I haven't tried it. Oh, am I sinking through? I can't tell if I'm sinking through or not, but this is not glass.
Can you hit it?
I'm gonna hit it because I think glass is supposed to spawn and it didn't. The air shattered! That was incredible! And now I get my juice boxes. This whole quest, all this effort, is for some goddamn juice boxes. Do you know how much water I have and you guys want juice boxes? Fuck. The quest for a juice box. This is the worst. This is the definitive edition. 4 years after the making of the game, they decided they'd make another version of the game. Glass doesn't spawn.
Riker has the best thing in the chat. They're gonna start believing you if you say it enough. Hitler, 1941.
Fuck. Where's the car? Right, it's around the other side, isn't it? Not this car. I want the one with the juice box. This car. Like Skyrim with glitches. Isn't that implying Skyrim has no glitches? Because I disagree. Alright, I only need 2 juice boxes, but I'm getting 4, because I never want them to bitch about juice boxes ever again. Oh my god, these are, what, 8 packs of juice boxes? Each? Water bottles are so much better. And I don't need to go through this much effort to get water bottles. This is the dumbest. This is the dumbest.
How about you're the dumbest?
Don't talk about my dumbest.
No.
What
What the fuck?
I don't know. This game has melted my brain. Alright. Let's go deliver some juice boxes.
You're juice boxes. Take that.
Take that! Objection!
Erection! Wait, that's not right.
But, fuck.
GameStop! Objection!
Oh hey, they fixed this though. There used to be a glitch on one of these rocks where if you like bumped into the hanging leaves, you get jammed in, and when you try and leave your vehicle, you would instantly die. And they'd respawn you a new truck that already has juice in it, because getting in the old truck and getting back out would kill you. So they knew the game was glitchy and that you could just die, so they had a respawning juice truck for you. Part of me wants to drive this juice truck off the cliff.
You know, there's a weird trend right now where I seem to say things the chat says before the chat says it.
Well, maybe you and the chat are drinking from the same cup.
No, that's disgusting.
It's a lot of people in one cup.
It's disgusting.
That's, six... oh my god, the beer count is 69. 69, people, one cup.
Like I said. Disgusting.
Fuck. Goddamn.
69 people in one cup? That's Masquerade.
You know, the worst part is you can't hashtag Masquerade because it's gotta be all one word, and that fixes it.
Hashtag
fucking goddamn juice truck. I think I need to drive it into the garage. There's your fucking juice. Never talk to me again. Okay. Is that it? Is the quest over?
Did you check both gas stations?
Fuck you, dude! I have the juice! It's in the truck! It's in the garage where you told me to put it! He's like, did you check the gas stations? Yes!
Next time someone asks me to get them juice, I'm gonna actually say to them when I give them the juice, here's your fucking juice, don't ever speak to me again.
It's probably not often people ask you to get them juice. Apparently I need to take the juice out of the truck and put it in the corner over there, because I haven't done enough work. There's ghost juice over here and I need to replace it with real juice. Wait. How am I holding the flashlight? I can see both of my hands. They're carrying juice.
I leveled up, which means I get another perk.
What perk
I
are you
have
taking?
237 health.
Fuck you.
I'm such a hell.
It's just what I was hoping for.
Thanks, mate. I was losing hope. This is just what I was hoping for. You were losing hope because you didn't have enough juice. And now you have hope again because I got you juice. You need to reassess your priorities, Cinnamon.
I've tried every frequency I can and nothing, mate. Silence. No trace of that guy who said he could...
The juice of Christmas past.
Boost the transmitter, but who knows how long that'll take. Meanwhile, everything you bring disappears in a flash. We're almost down to nothing. I was afraid to even think about it.
Lydia has Oasis. Unfortunately, they only made one good song.
Supplies in the town. Can you do this for us?
Recover the truck from the hotel's parking garage.
Really
Sure.
down now, the tunnel leading to the town is blocked. Those things are everywhere. But I have a plan. There's a truck we can use to punch through. I saw some blokes pull an 18-wheeler with a broken axle out of a ditch with it once. If anything can get through the tunnel, it's that rig. Guaranteed. Now get to the parking garage and bring back that truck. Once you do that, then we'll worry about the rest.
GameStop, power to the plankers.
Fuck. How long have I been live for today? How long have I been alive
I was
today?
about to say, how long have you been alive?
Because it feels like too long at this point. Truck, you wanna... Alright, we just jammed up on the air for a bit there.
How long have you been streaming? I don't think it tells me.
It does.
It doesn't
It's
tell me.
bottom left of the stream.
Oh, yeah. 23 hours.
Yeah, it's not always correct. I've had it happen where it was over 300 hours before.
23 hours and 12 minutes.
For you.
Hold on, I started streaming about 10 minutes after noon, so I've been going for about 2 hours.
That's 2 hours too long.
Yep. I like when I watch zombies spawn in front of me. Lets you know that you're playing a quality game.
A quality game. Because you're in Australia.
This is not Australia, this is near Australia.
Shut up, the joke still works.
Maybe this is Tasmania, which is part of Australia, but not part of the continent of Australia.
My joke was still the best.
Your joke, because Joe's from Tasmania.
Yeah! Haha!
Yep. I'm not switching game. This is Camp Hitbox. It's the promotional thing.
Halfway through
I have to do horror games and summer games. So this game is a tropical island, so it's hot, and it's horror. It's horrible, but you know.
The game is Tropical Island and a whore. I mean, what?
Yeah. Wonder if I could play Tropico 5. That kind of counts. It's hot. It's not necessarily summer, but it's hot.
What counts as a summer game?
Anything with camping also counts, because if it's camping, then it's like... I'll find the door key. God damn it.
Just play Call of Duty and sit in the corner.
Fuck. Yeah, anything like camping-ish counts. Like, one that they recommended is Don't Starve. That works, because, you know, it's horror and, like, you're kind of camping. You're in the wilderness. That works really well. What am I doing? I should use my ability. My ability is OP. All the rage abilities tend to be pretty OP, but this guy's is especially OP. Okay, I have almost finished the survival tree of getting everything I want in it. Do Yahtzee's horror games or Mario and Sonic Olympics Beijing for the Wii. I don't have that. And Yahtzee's horror games are awesome, but not good for the stream. Why aren't you doing Don't Starve? Because I decided this is the game I wanted to do. Because it's bad.
Apparently, the continent is Oceania, not Australia.
Okay.
That's what.
But that's why I kept saying it's not Australia.
Yeah, I know, but the chat's dumb, so you know.
Yeah.
I have to tell you how dumb the chat is, you know.
Yeah.
Makes you appreciate them even less.
Yeah. Every person in the entire chat is dumber than me.
Play Vampire the Masquerade. That's a horror game.
I'm playing this.
No, you're not. Shut up.
This is what I'm playing until either the week's done or I beat the game. Did she just slowly walk through glass? I like when I eat snacky bars by biting through the plastic. Okay, if I remember correctly, this is kind of like a little mini dungeon, I guess you could call it. I don't remember it being particularly hard.
I remember that video where lots of people didn't know where Australia was when they were asked on a map where it was.
Yep, and they kept picking South Korea. Wasn't that it that they kept picking?
I don't know, but they didn't know.
It's gotta be one of the easiest countries to find. Like, I know a lot of people picked the United States and thought that was Australia, and the study was conducted in the States. Which, I've gotta say, is quite impressive.
I think you mean... impressive.
Fuck you, Ash.
Oh.
I don't know why you're on this show.
I don't know either. Why am I on this show?
It's because you're the ugly girl to my hot girl. You make me look funnier by comparison.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that's how. What? It's me being ugly makes you look funnier. What the fuck?
No, it's the comparison of how the hot girls hang out with the ugly girl because they look hotter in comparison.
Yeah, but you said funnier, which made no fucking sense.
Yeah, I said you're the ugly girl to my hot girl. You being not funny makes me funnier.
Well, you didn't say that, so you're dumb.
That's what I said! You can watch the recording back.
You didn't say me not being funny makes you funnier.
Good on you. You made it this far.
You just said it
Alright. Regardless.
You just said me being ugly makes you funnier, which doesn't make any sense.
Well, you can watch it back on the recording then. Check and see if I was right or wrong. You're the ugly girl to my hot girl. You make me look funnier by comparison.
Hey, I literally paid attention to that.
We'll see.
No, we won't, because this won't be uploaded for like 4 years.
Oh, I'm editing it tonight. Mike, oh right, I forgot about that guy. For some reason I thought the radio guy in this area was the character you could play as in the alternate campaign. E.T. extraterrestrial. It's pretty horrific. Yep, it is. That's the thing, though. It's overblown how bad that game was. It's just... It was mostly looked at as bad when it came out because people expected better. A lot of Atari games fucking sucked. That wasn't much worse than most Atari games. I knew someone who heard a person who thought that rhinos were native to Florida because Africa is in Florida. What?
I think you're
yeah, Ryder White. Yeah, that's the name of the person. The other player you can, the other character you can play as. I don't know anything about what his skill tree is, though. I think he's got, like, some alternate campaign thing.
Apparently chat says they need you to be in a bikini because it's summer.
No. I don't think I can pull off a bikini. Gonna be honest.
Chat's like, I don't know what Ryder said, but Hernandez immediately replied, "Ryder to hell."
Fuck. Well, that's the part that matters.
The Jedstar wants to know what character that the chat would recommend for the first playthrough of Borderlands, the pre-sequel.
I've never played that one, so chat will have to inform.
Here's a tip: don't play it.
Is it not good?
I don't know. I heard mixed things from What a Geek.
I've always heard mixed things about it too. I heard that it's just nice that you have the novelty of I think you can play as Handsome Jack or something.
I don't know if it's Handsome Jack. It's like a lookalike of Handsome Jack or something.
Well, that's why I said it's
maybe.
fucking.
I don't know. I haven't played it, so I really don't know specific. You're a handsome Jack off, huh?
Fuck! God damn it! How did she survive? She had like 1 health.
Geralt said, "Play as a Nosferatu."
Ah, okay, yeah, just play as that in Borderlands.
Right to Hell, Definitive Edition.
Right to Hell, definitely edition. You can play as Claptrap, play as Claptrap. I found Claptrap to be fucking obnoxious. I hate the writing in Borderlands. A few characters I find funny, the majority I find absolutely obnoxious.
So,
that's the thing, is like, they're supposed to be obnoxious, but I don't find that funny, I find that annoying. It's obnoxious.
So you know that really good character, Tiny Tina? You know, the really good cat, you know?
She is the only character in a video game in which I would literally turn off the speech volume when she was on screen. I did that in the playthrough. Every time she was on screen, I would turn off my speech volume.
I don't blame you, because that's an awful character.
Yep. I don't even like the voice actress.
Neither do I.
Yep. I'm sure you hate her for more reasons than I hate her, though.
Yes.
Because you hate women.
Obviously.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
Well, you know how I know that you hate women?
Why?
You voted leave!
Oh, obviously. That's
the
why.
horror!
That's exactly it. How did you fucking know?
You're a racist, sexist, nationalist bigot! Tumblr said so!
Obviously.
Fuck.
I think it's working out pretty well. Like, a bunch of countries are like, we want to trade with the UK.
Exactly, and you remember immediately before the vote when there were the rumors that the EU was gonna make an army, and they're like, we're not gonna make an army, and then literally days after the referendum vote, they're like, we're planning on making an army.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the news didn't report on was all the people who voted stay and later came out and saying, I wish I had voted leave because I didn't know they were going to make a fucking army and be some kind of terrifying Orwellian super state.
You know the funny thing is...
Did they forget that Rome didn't work? Is that something they just forgot?
The fucking irony is, they were screaming about how people who voted leave are all nationals, yeah?
Yeah.
While they were having a fucking parade wearing the UN flag as a face paint. With the flag, I was like, that was so fucking hilariously stupid.
I know!
Like, those national racists, I say as I put my face through a UN flag as a face mask thing. Like, what the fuck?
It's so dumb. And then they defend that by saying, like, it means unity. Does the United Kingdom's Union Jack not mean unity? The unity of the countries within?
Yeah.
Fuck. God. And it's funny because, like, I don't hate either side. Personally, if I had the vote, I would vote leave. But I can understand reasons for either one. I think leave is the better idea, but, you know, I don't think you're an awful person for voting the other way. That's not how politics works.
Yeah.
I know people who voted stay, and I don't think they're fucking awful people.
I know, right?
God forbid it. I think it's okay to have a different opinion and a different vision for the country.
Something good in here?
Jesus Christ. And then all the people who said David Cameron's evil for putting it up to a vote in the first place, that is the most democratic thing he's ever done. I'm not a big fan of David Cameron, but he said, I don't want to leave, but it's not my decision. I'm leaving the vote up to the people. That's what you should do.
Oh, yeah.
It's just sour grapes about losing the democratic vote. Leave is gonna tank the economy, and yet it hasn't. They lost some value in the money that has then been raising again, just like the economists predicted. Here's the thing. The economists that all got airtime were the ones who said, it's gonna be bad. Just as many said it was gonna be good. They're just not the ones who were invited for interviews on news stations. Oh, people suck. Bankers freak out at everything. It's gonna raise back up. UK's getting all kinds of new trade offers right now.
Yeah, when those trade offers kick in after the leave thing finishes...
It's
then...
also worth keeping in mind, when the value of your dollar goes down, more countries buy your goods.
Yep.
It's harder for your citizens to buy stuff from out of the country, but it's easier for other people to buy your country's goods, pay your tariffs and sales tax, and that flows into more money into the government that they then use to make up for what the predicted lost money was going to be in tax income, meaning you don't pay more money now. God. But it's okay, because all kinds of armchair analysts will think they know how economy works. I listen to what the economists say, the reputable ones, who peer review. God. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a big fan of more money to the government just because I'm not convinced they'll spend the money very well. However, it's a lot better than what people are acting like, which is less money for everyone, which is just not true. What's the argument going on at the moment? It's not an argument at the moment. We're just bringing up how in the UK, a lot of people who are like really anti leave voters don't know what they're talking about. There are a lot of valid reasons for voting either way, but a lot of the arguments that stay people say are just shitty. They're like, everyone's a racist, everyone's a nationalist. They just have these shitty arguments that don't make any sense. This Bruno Mars is vote leave. It's so popular nowadays for people to just say everything I hate is racist and right-wing. I don't get it. It's so dumb.
They also say like being right-wing is bad.
Yeah, it's not bad to be right-wing. It's a different opinion. It's a different vision.
The funny thing is, right-wing is literally just the political opinion of 30 years ago.
Pretty much. And
So
some of it's good and some of it's bad, if you ask me. I'm not either.
In 30 years, left-wing will be the right-wing.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, whoa, why I'm a fucking idiot. And then everyone who's on left-wing in 30 years from now will be like, right-wing sucks.
Here's the thing about right-wing and left-wing. Right-wing is all about progression towards new things. Right-wing is all about tradition. Left-wing is all about progression towards new things. So naturally what's going to happen is fucking right-wing is going to be half right because half the traditions are good and half the traditions are bad and they're just keeping them because they're traditions. And they don't always remember, why they kept some of them. And left-wing is naturally going to be half good and half bad because it's throwing away everything and getting all the new stuff. Half of the stuff shouldn't be thrown away because they were good, and half the stuff should because they were bad. There is no always right answer, guys. This is why I'm not on either side.
There isn't always right answer, it's the right wing.
Well, yes, it is always the right answer in terms of direction. There is no always correct answer, and in fact, it is up to interpretation which one's correct in most instances. It's okay for someone to be right-wing. It's okay for someone to be left-wing. It's not okay to think everyone of the opposite party is a bad person. That's bigotry. That is prejudice, because you are prejudging people based on a political ideology. Way to be a shitheel, internet. Ugh.
Listen, the hotel security system is fried.
What about upwing?
Deactivated.
That's not a wing.
Have been blocked, including the one to the parking garage. Needs to be rebooted.
I stepped away for like 2 minutes.
Set it manually in a
What?
server room.
I stepped away for like 30 seconds.
I don't believe you.
Yes, you do.
Jesus Christ.
I think you stepped towards the opposite direction of the stream.
Follow the on-screen
Oh,
instructions and there should
you're right.
Much like how I'm often stepping away from the not stream.
The not seem...
Stream. One day we're just gonna be kicked off Hitbox. And all I'm gonna be able to say is, what took you so long? Alright, we need to get more stuff in here. I don't know why snacky bars and Coke cans are all over this world. What about the Y-Wing? Well, the Y-Wing flies faster. Into all-terrain mode!
All-terrain in space!
I'm making Star Fox references.
Can't let you brew that, Starbucks!
I love that. You wanna know who's right wing? Hitbox. Well, I guess Hitbox is evil then. I'm gonna have to message Savvy later and be like, I'm sorry, I want to be released from my contract with Hitbox. I heard you are right wing. They'll be like, we don't have a political stance. We're just a streaming company. And I'll be like, that's what they all say. Weren't you watching the Republican National Convention in which they were all like, we're not right-wing, we're just a streaming company?
Weren't you watching Obama when he said he wasn't right-wing? He was just a streaming company?
Yeah. To be fair, that is basically the United States. From the perspective of a not-American, you guys aren't right-wing and left-wing, you guys are right-wing and really right-wing. And again, I'm not necessarily saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that, like, even your left wing is way more right wing than the left wing of most of the rest of the world.
Oh, someone joined the Discord. Look who it is!
Fucking hell! It's mis-selling a car. More like you're a sellout and a car. Transformers, get off my stream. Autobots. Roll out of here.
Look, she wanted 72 cars, and I was gonna ruin her son's birthday if I didn't.
So you had to cook 72 cars for her?
Yeah, all at once. Chocolate chip.
Yep. It's my favorite flavor of car. Is that just where you shit on the seat?
Yeah, I am so sorry about that. They wanted to look that car like every inch over before they bought it.
They molested your car.
They really did. Like, I got home at 12:30. It is now 2:42. That's how long they've been here looking at it.
Yeah, I'm only doing the stream for, like, probably another, like, I don't know, half an hour or something.
Sorry.
You're not sorry. You're not
right.
sorry.
Oh! Oh, snap!
Yeah, I got you.
Gotcha,
I got you.
bitch.
I got you. No, admit it. You need to admit that I got you.
You got me.
I love the idea that someone takes it way too fucking personally, that they're not immediately saying that you got them. Like, they need validation. No, say it, or I won't be your friend. Oh, God. You missed the best streaming moment we've had in a long while. The dancing, yelling zombie. He was kind of he was like slow-mo doing the Running Man in a wall while screaming. It'll be an I'm streaming video, I'm sure.
I want to see.
You will not see. Get it?
Yeah.
Get it?
Yes!
I get it.
You're a Nazi, I bet you would have voted leave. We were making fun of people who make arguments against leave voters that are really dumb again. You can vote stay or you can vote leave. I don't care. Just don't paint every leave voter like they're a racist, because there are very valid reasons for not liking the European Union.
It's true. Like having overpriced tea kettles and...
Like how they're making a goddamn army and they only announced it days after the Brexit vote.
Yeah.
Wonder if they might have been holding off on that information until after the vote. I wonder if they might have thought, wait a minute, this seems like Rome, and that collapsed.
Yeah.
Can I not go over there?
Pelux makes up a really good point. They say Mandy is not actually late, we're just really early.
Oh.
See?
Yeah, I saw Briox said that, but I didn't read it because that's not true.
So Mandy, have you started playing Dragon Ball Z collectible card game, Dragon Ball Z Legendary Super Warriors, or Chips Challenge yet? What's it called? Fucking Mega Man Battle Network Chip Challenge?
They took like all fucking night to download, so I was asleep by the time they finished.
See, they were 2 to 8 megabytes.
I don't know what happened. Skype is terrible with downloading files.
It told me on my end that it sent it to you immediately. God, Skype's awful.
Skype is fucking the worst.
I think I'm almost done Act 1. I think I just need to get this car back to base and that's Act 1 complete.
Our mode says you're 2 hours and 37 minutes early. That's enough.
Yep. I hate this truck because it's slow and you can't see shit. The regular trucks are better than this. Why did I have to spend an entire act trying to get this fucking truck?
I don't know.
This trucking fuck.
I'm sure you can find pictures of that online.
It's been a busy week.
You need to get a truck made of juice.
Yep.
Yes.
You missed the juice truck quest. It was fucking bullshit.
Juice truck.
We needed to turn off the electrified gas station across the entire map to get juice boxes for the colony. They wanted juice boxes. I had so much water, but they wanted juice boxes. It took like an hour.
No one said anything about invisible glass.
Yep. But there was invisible glass and it was bullshit. We shattered the air.
That's annoying.
Is there just a hole here? Can zombies just reach in through the door and bite my leg?
Wait,
Cool.
wait. Invisible glass. Mah-Dry, glass is transparent. It's always invisible.
No, I mean, it was invisible. There was no reflection, there was nothing. It was the air. I was standing on the air, and then I swung my weapon, and the air shattered. Though, the texture for the glass didn't spawn.
Although, honestly,
Perfect.
that sounds like a really cool thing to do. Shatter air.
Yeah.
I want to shatter air.
Politics is over, Alex G, but if you're bringing it back up, I have some strong opinions on that Hitler fellow.
Who, me?
Yeah. Who's she?
Look for survivors first, and then see if there's anything in the wreckage worth saving.
Alright. I am absolutely starving.
Man, me too.
See, the
Grab
chat
some more
was
weapons
right.
here.
You should have played Don't Starve.
God damn it. But I'm failing at that then, because I'm starving. Yeah, you need to play those games though that I said. Ash, you should play them too.
Which one?
I will.
Use a NetPlay GBA emulator, which I can send you the NetPlay one if you want it. And I really want to play, what was it? Shit, what were the games? Legendary, was it Dragon Ball Z's Legendary Super Warriors, Dragon Ball Z collectible card game, and Mega Man Battle Network chip challenge with everyone. The two Dragon Ball Z ones are kind of like card game type things, and they're both really fun, even if collectible card game is hilariously poorly made. What was it? The chip challenge one is a Battle Network game that's basically a strategy simulation game. It's not at all like the other Battle Network games, which I do like the other ones. But chip challenge is basically you build your loadout of moves with whatever net navis you have, and then you put them up in battle against another one, and it like does dice rolls on like what chips you use in the order that you put them. Like it like randomly picks like 3 in a row. And you pick like the orders of what they possibly could be, and then you see if you win. So you see if you like set up a good strategy ahead of time. Is basically door kickers, but with a strategy game.
Nice.
Well, with a simulation strategy, little bit of RPG. It's really fun though, and you can make tournaments in that game. So that would be awesome to do with fans. So yeah,
Excellent.
I think that's a good ending point for this stream. For this stram.
Well, that was a good 10 minutes for me.
Yeah.
I did my job.
Thank you everybody for coming to the stream live. This whole thing will be uploaded on YouTube. On YouTube, you can also go to the description to check out either the live stream, where you can catch it live next time, the playlist, where you can watch more in a playlist, or you can check out Tad phone application. You can watch some advertisements for me and get me paid way better than on YouTube. Thank you everybody for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.
Bye.
No.